All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I have three guests coming on, two which have been on the channel a couple times, and they are the best of friends. What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing?
Going on, man? I appreciate. I mean, I wouldn't really call me and Periodic the best friends. Kind of like frenemies, but like really good frenemies,
You
you
guys
know.
have an
But
LR
I appreciate.
together. You guys are best
Yeah.
friends, right?
Oh, that's you know what.
I
I'll take
mean,
that back.
but
My
but
bad.
would you
Periodic.
say that Goku and Vegeta are best of friends? They're on a LR together. Goku,
Oh,
Frieza,
okay,
LR
okay.
together. There's a lot of frenemies that have gotten LRs together. By the way, if the webcam was on, you would have seen my expression be shocked at your intro because I was like, whoa, holy crap.
We changed it up. We changed it up. But yeah, guys, we got Periodic, Mrbaby, and we do have a new guest on the channel, Super Saiyan Viper. Go ahead and give yourself a proper introduction because these guys have done it a bunch of times, so I wanted to change it up a bit.
Oh, you're good. What's going on, everybody? Gotcha. Thank you for having me on your channel. Thank you for hitting me up for this collab. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to start talking about this new. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it a surprise till you get it away.
Yeah. So the whole point of the video was Mrbaby hit me up last night, and we were talking about the new double active skill. And this video is just kind of talking about. I kind of want to do like a mission mash. You know, kind of talk about Turles for a little bit, and then we could also talk about what units in the future that we could see those double active skills. So, you know, just to warm it up, what do you guys think about Turles? I know we kind of briefly mentioned it, but, you know, we could go into a bit more detail now if you guys want to go ahead and give your thoughts and opinions on him.
I'm honestly, I think Turles is really good. I'm having trouble like placing him in like top 10, top 15, whatever. I feel like I need to see more of him. But his active skill, like you said, really interesting. I think he has the best and like the worst active skill at the same time because 8 turns we've never seen something like that. But falling below 60% HP. It's not going to be too easy to do if you're running like a whale team, but it's very easy. Like SBR, you can get that like turn 1, turn 2, right?
Yeah.
But other than that, though, I think he's a really great unit.
Yeah.
No, you make a good point about the extreme super battle road because again, that below 60%, you can get that with one hit if you're not if you don't know what you're doing. But even if you bring the most rainbow team guard activated, you're still going to get hit for 30k on a regular slap. But to go by what you're saying about the 8 turns, you're correct. We've never seen that before. This is something new. The active skill is amazing, but Turles in general is just on paper,
Yes.
is OP.
Yeah.
You've got the 130 at the start of a turn. Okay, he's also a support. He's giving key +3 and 30%. I mean, what? Hello, Dokkan.
When was the last LR that we had that was support like that?
The best way to
Androids?
put it, it was the androids, and this is basically like a LR androids on steroids. It's like I think that's the easiest way to put it.
Yep,
that was like
exactly correct.
That was more than a year ago, dude.
And he's not limited to just an Android team.
Yep.
You know, like the good thing about Terrifying Conquerors is that they span across a ton of different categories. So it's not just like, oh, it needs to be an Android. It's like, well, a Terrifying Conqueror is also probably going to be a movie boss, but may not be. It's most likely going to be a Wicked Bloodline, but it may not be. Like, there's a bunch of different Terrifying Conquerors. I think this dude, his best game mode, in my opinion, is going to be Super Battle Road.
Agreed.
He's just tailor-made to obliterate. Like, he may be, just looking at him, just on paper, we got to test him out. But on paper, he might be like the best unit for Super Battle Road. The fact that his stats are so damn high, so he's going to be great defensively. He's also going to stun, so that's going to give him the ability to have attacks effective against all types if the enemy is stunned. Yep. So boom, that's already insane. He's going to be slicing through these enemies. And then if you drop below 60% health, the fact that he can do that 24 key twice, and so let's just say the enemy isn't stunned. Okay, well, pop his active skill. 24 key, he's going to be able to have his attack effective there. So it's almost like I love units that have a way to fix their weakness. And in this case, it's not necessarily a weakness. He's got a 30% chance to stun. But if the 70% chance, well, on his 18 key, it's 50%. But if that doesn't happen, then That's fine. He still has a second way to activate his attack effective against all types. So I think he's like insanely strong, and his links are beautiful, except for Destroyer of the Universe. Like that's just
Yeah,
limited
that was
to
I was like a
Turles.
little like weird to me. Yeah, I agree.
And they always do that, bro. Like with some of these top tier units, they always have just one that's a little wonky. But everything else is great. Brutal Beatdown, Prepare for Battle, Big Bad Bosses, Thirst for Conquest, Fierce Battle, Legendary
Yeah.
Power. Gorgeous, gorgeous links. Exactly what you would want in a unit like this. Because like, okay, let's just say that it's only like other Turleses and whatnot that share the majority of those links. That's fine because he has a ton of characters that have 3 or 4 of those links. And it's
Yeah.
over a wide range of characters. So
And
that's
we have
pretty
to
strong.
mention that that ability to get a second super attack.
Oh
right?
yeah.
Which because again, and like you said in ESBR, I don't know, like ESBR, the way I'm picturing him, I think he's gonna take some damage, right? Especially extreme SBR. I think he'll definitely take some damage, but like you said, he's tailor made to just obliterate in that stage. So you pop the active skill, right? So you fall below 60% HP, pop the active skill, 24 key, attacks effective against all types, and then you obliterate the first enemy. Then you got the second super attack, you obliterate the second enemy. And then the way I think it works, right, is that let's say he comes back on rotation and you're still below 60% HP, you can pop it again, right? Is that how it works?
Yeah, as long as you're under 60%.
Yeah.
So dude, that's insane. So since it's 8 turns, let's say you never fall below 60% HP. Is it once every 8 turns for like up to 2 times?
No, I think it's once 8 turns have passed, then you can pop it twice if you want.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I thought there was had to be some type of cooldown or something. But yeah, that's disgusting, dude.
Yeah.
That's why they made it 8 turns. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. Okay, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, no. He's insane.
The only thing.
Oh, go ahead.
The only thing I see an issue. Sorry, the only thing I see an issue with this guy is key. Okay, because he's giving himself 6 key.
Yeah.
But the enemy has to be stunned, and you're 90% of the time you're only going to be getting a 12 key probably, depending on your key placement, your orb placement.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's a 30% chance to stun the enemy for 2 turns. That's why primarily you'd want to go with additionals for this guy. You would think, you would think. I mean, because all of his link skills besides prepare for battle are all attack links.
He has one. Yeah, the prepare for battle is 2 key, which he shares with the AGO cooler. So that's 2 key,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
the key from his passive, and then if you're running a double LR Turles army lead, that's 260% altogether. I mean, that's 8 key, which is really good. But the team is you're gonna sacrifice a little bit of HP, attack, and defense, which wouldn't be the smartest. So I think you probably want to run him on like a key 3, 150, 170.
Yeah, but terrifying conquerors already are tanky. A lot of the terrifying conquerors units, if you go into the category, they're pretty damn tanky right now. I mean, if by looking at it, you got both of the golden freezes.
Oh yeah, they're really good. Yeah.
Or all 3 of them. Sorry, all 3 easy A ones. That Tech Raditz is very good. Okay, Cooler. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. Celis, or however you say his name, Celis.
I think it's Celis.
I love you. I love running that unit. But yeah, no, I get it. It's just that's my only one nitpick about him. That the key is going to be an issue if the enemy is not stunned.
Yeah, but again, in the SBR, since you're going to be below 60% HP a fair amount of the time, that double active skill is literally going to clear the event. Like with this guy on your team, I don't see ESBR or maybe even SBR lasting more than 4 or 5 turns because of that active skill.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Like he's obliterating. That additional super attack is going to do insane damage as well. Since he just greatly stacks attack for 1 turn on his 18 key. Was it?
Just raises attack, just one.
Okay. So then it's 30. Okay, yeah. So that second attack is going to do
chance to stun on top of it.
Yeah,
that's exactly the point. So if he doesn't kill that second enemy, at least that enemy could probably be stunned. So this guy, like I'm saying, is key could be an issue, but in ESBR or SBR, I don't think so because since you're gonna, like I said, since you're gonna be below 60% HP, that 24 key active skill 2 times, dude, like you're gonna be chilling, right? But I do agree with you. Like Legendary Goku event, just other regular stages, he might have a key issue, so you're not gonna really see that 18 key too much. So I do agree.
So I don't think he's gonna be a huge issue for him because of the teams he's on, right? So for example, you rock an SDR cooler lead, right? There is so many support units on Transformation Boost and Terrifying Conquers that give key. Another one that since he's on Last Resort, you also have active Turles on basically most of the teams that he's on. So besides Joint Forces, right? I think that's the only team that you don't have the AGL Turles. So key in my mind, as long as you have AGL Turles, which in most of the time you should be rocking with him anyways, key won't be too much of an issue. And like Periodic said, he's made for Super Battle Road, right? So
Yeah.
all the moments that you think you're gonna have key issues, when the longer event, you're gonna want to bring a Turles friend. You know, you're gonna want to bring AGL Turles or some type of supports for the LR. But when you're in Super Battle Road, you don't have to worry about his key too much. So that's why, like, to me, I don't really see, like, I mean, of course, like, if you don't have the correct units, right? He's definitely a unit that I believe that you'll probably have to build a team around if you're trying to get his 1824 keys. But
Yeah, for sure.
for the most part, I think he's okay with his key. It's not like necessarily terrible. I don't think, it's not the best key passive either, right? I mean,
Oh no.
but you could definitely rock him in all events, right? I think that's ultimately what I'm
The
trying
only
to
issue
get
I see with AGL Turles is that he transforms for me at the worst moments, right? So when I need really need that key, he's just gonna transform, and so you lose that 3 key from his passive, right? And then I just that's like my only issue, because you don't have someone who can just be there all the time, working really well, giving key.
Yeah,
right?
Of course, it's very situational.
So that's the thing that sucks. But again, in SBR, like Viper said, or like it's just gonna be very quick. So he's really, the AGL Toad is not even gonna have a chance to transform, really.
No,
right? But since he's gonna be on rotation, giving that 3 key, it's gonna be I think you're right. He's gonna have issue getting 24 key, but it's not gonna be insane, right? It's not gonna be like really hard.
The worrisome thing, though, sorry to interrupt it, with AGL Turles is the fact that he has no defense. So if he does have to take a hit, oof, that's gonna be.
The link update helped him a bit more, for sure.
It did.
But he's not. Yeah, he's not like a defensive juggernaut. But he has. I mean, the times I've taken him, because I maxed him out a while. He was one of the first units I maxed out. With level 10 links, he's typically sitting like at 100k defense around there. So you just kind of have to protect him.
Is he rainbowed for you?
Yeah, he's rainbowed.
What is that? Just big bad bosses, right?
No, in Conquest. In Conquest, they share Conquest with 15% defense as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's not amazing defensively, but he's not like taking as much damage as before. And another way to look at it, I guess, it's that he's going to be helping out the LR so much that the LR is going to be squashing basically everything in its
that's true.
Yeah.
Because from what I go ahead.
I said I do wish that they added one more category to him.
Same.
Which would have been rapid growth. Because he's eating the Tree of Might. He's getting super strong, super fast, right? That makes sense for rapid growth. And you know who else is on rapid growth? The extreme strength support hit. So you have 3 key, 50% attack and defense, and changing orbs to strength? What?
Yeah.
They're both on that category? That would have been
How well does STR hit? I know they probably share like Fierce Battle, stuff like that, right? But
no.
I mean, again, since he's changing all those,
it doesn't actually have Fierce Battle.
He doesn't have Fierce Battle.
They share no links, but it doesn't matter. Because it's 50% attack and defense, 3 key, and he's changing orbs. Just put him off.
Yeah.
Off rotation, let him give him that boost real quick, and then call it a day.
Oh, they have Shattering the Limit. Okay.
Yeah, no,
I hate that, bro.
Yeah, no, Hit has the worst links for any of the 50% supports.
He does. He does.
For Extreme STR, he does not link with no one.
No, I really thought he had Fierce Battle, but again, I don't have any of 50% support, so I wouldn't really know.
You want to know who else? You want to know who else actually shares a couple links with this new tier list that you can throw on the Terrifying Conquerors? That new Tech Raditz that has a high chance of stunning the enemy.
Yeah, no, that's a good. That's for Extreme Pure Saiyan Super Battle Road. That would be that's a godly rotation.
You got Brutal Beatdown, Prepared for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Now, granted, that's only 3 links. Yes, I get it, but it's the high chance to stun the enemy. That's what you want to go for with this unit. Okay, you want to go for that, and you want to go for the active skill, of course. But if you can't get the active skill just by a fluke, you can at least get the stun off. That way, dude, this guy's going to be hitting like a Mack truck because all attacks are effective against all types, and he's getting that +6 key and the additional 30% to attack and defense, bro. He's going to be getting that 18 key super.
That's why I'm really, really like, I can't wait to see him in all different types of events, because that's why, like, again, on paper, he's looking amazing, but I haven't seen enough showcases on YouTube yet to really just place him, right? Because I'm having trouble. Like, again, on paper, he's amazing, but we've seen it before where some units look amazing on paper, and then in the game, they're like, right? Or otherwise, where we'll see a unit who looks okay on paper, but then in the game, who's like, holy shit, like, this guy is really good, you know?
So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
I mean, it's always difficult to rank new units because I think we're at a stage in the game where every new unit that comes out really is just so insanely, well designed that it's kind of even hard placing units above each other because really they're like the blue fusions, right? For example, after turn 11, yeah, they're probably, still one of the best, but I don't think there's ever like a wrong answer for these LRs. Like if I were to
Mhm.
place Turles, right, I would definitely place them more towards the higher, like it's gonna sound like the top 4 or 5, because
Mhm.
just mainly because I mean his defense was like when I saw was always like over 200k, which is insane. He was hitting about 6 to 8 million attack stats. He has a support passive. He stuns as well, so he's gonna be great in all modes. But again, every new unit that comes out is great in all modes. So I think he's definitely like a top. I mean, definitely top 10, right? I think just to make it more fair, because like you
I'm
said, we
also
we haven't seen.
pretty.
Yeah, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I'm also pretty happy that they like he's good overall, but you can tell he very heavily, they heavily invested in the Super Battle Road,
Yeah,
Extreme Super Battle Road, and if they come out with more, more events similar to that, then he's very indexed towards completing that very easily. Like, yeah, you can throw him on LGE and he'll do okay, but unfortunately, a big part of his passive, which is the stunning, is just not going to work at all, and his super attack is not going to work at all. Same thing, with some other units that like they're monsters in LGE with the defense stacking, but that doesn't really do anything on Super Battle Road, unless if you're Tech Gohan and he
Yeah,
doesn't
I was
care.
just about
He'll
to say it.
yeah,
Just to say, one super attack and he's chilling.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna defense stack turn one, bruh.
Yeah,
yeah,
But
greatly too.
one
It's
more unit
disgusting.
I wanted to circle back on and talk about that would be fantastic with this tier list.
Especially at 79%. Yeah, dude.
Was that? Say that again.
Oh no, I was just saying at 79% that Gohan is amazing.
Oh
Must be
yeah.
nice. Must be nice to have him.
He's really good at 0% too. Me and Mr.
yeah.
Baby know all about it.
All
The
right,
strength cooler.
I think I flexed a little bit. My bad.
Oh, you're bad. Yeah, you know damn well you don't care, dude. I'm just letting you know. You know damn well you don't mean that.
Oof. We got,
Strength
we got,
transformation cooler, boys, shares 4 links, and on Super Battle Road is giving him 50% attack and defense plus 2 key.
Jesus Christ.
50, as long as there's two enemies,
Yep.
which for the most part you're always
Yep.
going to have more than 2 enemies on Super Battle Road.
Yeah,
Sharing 4 links, Big Bad Boss is one of them. So 25% attack and defense. Brutal Beatdown is what, 15% attack. Thirst for Conquest. What's that? 20%, I think it is. No, attack and defense 15%. Jesus Christ.
yeah,
That's wild. And then Fierce Battle for 20% attack. So Cooler is just there with his little smirk, his little smile, giving him 50% extra attack and defense plus 2 key, and plus all those links. So they actually link really well together on
Yes, he has
Terrifying
an
Conquerors.
amazing link.
yeah. They really do.
So that makes them even stronger. But yeah, with the longer form events, I think like with this Turles, he's gonna be very good overall. And if you want to rate him on like an overall list, like if you really want it to be like super accurate, that's why whenever I make my tier list, I always say like, hey, this is just kind of an opinion based tier list. It's not scientific. If it was scientific, I would have a metric for every single event, a rating system, how quickly he does it, how much HP he has at the end of it, how much defense, how much damage mitigation he does, et cetera, et cetera. None of this. This is just us going off the top of our head, kind
Yeah,
of
yeah, exactly.
how he would do theoretically in most events overall, and giving him a score. And yeah, I'd probably put him in the top 10 because he's going to be able to perform in almost every event fine, or he's going to excel.
Yeah.
Yep. No, very fair. Very fair. Yeah, I think that's typically like always the best way to leave it at because And again, like you mentioned, tier lists are so subjective. It's just really like about your play style and stuff like that. And honestly, at this point in the game, I don't think anyone's wrong, right? Unless you're saying
Yeah.
like something crazy, like the LR androids are better than LRG, and then I'm like, okay, I don't know about that one, Chief. But
I mean, like,
You
I
just
think
got
we can all agree though that the middle finger Yamcha best unit in the game, right?
100%.
yeah, 100.
Whoa,
That one's fair. That one's fair.
I'm a huge Yamcha fan before Vegeta showed up.
Oh,
But Yamcha was my favorite character before Vegeta showed up, and then Vegeta
Viper's
became my
having a
favorite
tough
character.
time just digesting what I just said.
Oh, it's Chow Man all the way. Chow Man all the way. I'm sorry.
Dude, hold
But-
up.
Hey,
Nah,
Thomas,
dude, what? Okay, but bro,
The conclusion to my
middle
story
finger
is
Yamcha, bro.
that every Yamcha like April Fool's card where he like gets murked at the end of it when you awaken him, all of mine are rainbowed but unawakened. Because I'm not disrespecting the boy Yamcha like that. All right,
Respect.
he's staying in middle finger form. He's staying in all of those forms.
Yes, bro. Okay, look.
Baseball
listen,
form.
Listen to this, bro. Okay, listen. I just pulled them up. Okay, it causes huge damage to enemy. That's huge, right? Like we can say that's both huge. And then
That's huge. He just said it.
his passive is defense plus 2,000, bro. At the start of turn. Tell me another unit who does that. No other.
Nobody.
No other
Nobody.
unit. No, I'm being serious though. No other unit literally does that. Like I don't think any other unit is that bad. So this guy is obviously really. He's a one of a kind. Right?
Besides like LR Piccolo, and that's an LR. So we're comparing Yamcha to an LR right now. That's what we're doing.
That's
That's
true.
what we're doing.
That's true.
That's
That's
where this
crazy.
video's going right now.
That's
Viper's
crazy.
like,
I feel like
Viper's
I'm
like,
gonna
what's Mr. Baby smoking?
He just hangs up the call.
Yeah, he just you guys are insane. I'm leaving.
Okay, wait. So there's something else I want to talk about, and that's the potential, right, for this double active skill. Now I have an idea, an LR that I think would work really well.
So we're opening up the can of worms of double active skills now.
Yeah. Okay, so listen to me. Okay, so what if we saw? All right, I don't know what category this would be on. I don't know from what era, Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Super or whatever. What if we got like an LR Pilaf gang, right? So LR Pilaf, Kid Mai, and Shu is his name, right? Shu?
Yeah.
Okay. So what if let's say every single time they come on rotation, they collect a Dragon Ball. Okay. Now, after 7 turns, it could be quicker. Maybe there's like a chance for them to collect 2 in 1 turn, whatever. But once you get all 7, you pop the active skill and you can wish for something like gain 50% HP, gain 50% defense, give all allies attack and defense plus 20% for 1 turn, seal the enemy or whatever the heck may be, right? And then once you pop it, you have to wait again another 7 turns to pop that active skill again, and then again another 7 turns. But maybe at every single wish, the effects diminish, right? So they're not as good. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know what categories that unit would be on, but I think that could work really, really well. Like let's be honest. I think that'd be really cool. I would as a free to play LR too, like Prime Metal LR, dude. Come on, that'd be really sick in my opinion.
I enjoy your line of thinking. I see the potential in it. But if I want to do 3 wishes, I got to go 21 turns into an event, and I'm gonna go nuts if I'm in an event.
No,
for 21 turns.
wait. Listen. That's why I said, because you're right. That's why I said. So let's say every single turn, they're guaranteed to get 1 Dragon Ball. But let's say there's a 70% chance they get 2 Dragon Balls, a 50% chance they get 3 Dragon Balls that turn. You see what I'm saying? So that way, you see, like that way you can grind it up potentially in 2, 3, 4 turns.
RNG.
Well, it's the first Dragon Ball is guaranteed. But yes, I am basing it on RNG, 70% chance. And again, this is not meant to be the best LR in the game, right? This is just meant to be a fun gimmick card that can support, and their passive skill could be support whatever category they're on like crazy. They can just give them a little bit of defense so they can hold their own in certain events, make them, super, like they support whatever categories they're actually on, but make two Dragon Balls every turn. Does that sound good?
I like the creativity.
I really like that idea.
It's very creative.
I think it could work.
I probably wouldn't give something like that to like the Pilaf gang is not the first choice that I would come up with this super hype active skill.
It's just that they are always after the Dragon Balls, right? They're always after the Dragon Balls. What would you give? What?
I don't think so, but it's a cool concept.
The concept's cool. I'm just saying I probably pick some different characters because I don't know.
So who would you pick? Because I know Pilaf gang, they're always after the Dragon.
Something like that.
Yeah, for something like that.
A Kid Goku, Bulma, and Yamcha card, dude. Would be
honestly, I would be pretty dope.
I mean, you can also do like a revamp of the first form Frieza with his men type
Yep,
of thing, because
yep.
we only have a free to play. The LR first form Frieza, because he was searching for the Dragon Balls. You can do another Vegeta
Oh, that'd be
Nappa.
sick.
You know,
So you
just
could
a
do
bunch.
multiple. You could do multiple versions
You can even do
of
a
that
Gohan. You can do a
concept.
Gohan Krillin Bulma on Planet Namek.
Yeah, and then smack them on Dragon Ball Seekers. Key
Yeah,
3
for
Yep.
sure.
attack and
Which
defense plus
which
40% or something.
needs a lot of help. And then you can even bring about like some like you guys said with the Goku, the kid Goku, because
Mhm.
damn, Dragon Ball needs some help. That
Yep,
category
Yep.
Yeah.
desperately needs more
They
characters
have not
because
added
it is pretty
anything
bare
in there.
bones.
Mhm.
And the crazy thing is, those links on the Dragon Ball category are monstrous. Like 25% attack and like 7% chance to crit on whatever. Like all of those links, like Incredible Adventure,
Yeah.
whatever for the Dragon Balls. I forgot what the hell that was called. But like, there's like 4 or 5 links that you're just like, wait, what? Why is this link so good? And then
Yeah.
you look at who has it, and you're like, oh, okay, that's why.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Some of the links are disgusting, but no one has them, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So here's my thing with this double active skill thing, right? And some issues that I could see coming along with it in the future, and why I don't actually think this is going to be like a huge main staple in the game, because what they've been typically doing, right? For an example, like Exchange Majin Buu will transform, and then you could go into Super Buu, or I'm trying to think of a unit, right? That, and I'm sure this is already in the game, where you could active skill and then you could exchange into a unit. Do we have something like that yet, or no?
Ella Vegeta Nappa, they have an active skill.
Okay,
And then
okay,
you
that's
can
a good
also exchange
example.
as
So,
well.
like, what would be the
Yeah, that's true.
difference with that? What would be the difference between that and what they're doing now?
Well, the difference here is that the active skill is going to give you the same ability twice, right? So, like I told you. So again, a good example is this Turles. His active skill is the exact same. You pop it twice, 24 key, instantaneously, right? It's the same thing. But whereas a switch, right? Some links are going to change. Passive skill is going to
Yeah,
change.
no, I get
Abilities are
that,
going to
but
change.
what other cards can they make where they don't need to do an exchange mechanic type of deal? You get what I'm saying?
I mean, with the same active skill.
Yeah, like, because
So
I guess
I get
they could keep doing that with villain cards for sure, but I can't really think of like for example, I was already thinking about Super Saiyan 3 Goku, right? Because we'll probably get a dual Dokkan Fest with Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Kid Buu somewhere down the line, where you could probably exchange into Vegeta and then you could active skill into Spirit Bomb Goku. Right, you get what I'm
yeah, no,
saying? Like, I don't think
yeah, I get
Yeah.
I don't think it would work how they did it with Turles on a lot of cards in the game. So
I don't
my question is, what type of units coming up in the future can we see them doing that with? Do you think they're going to start incorporating that with like 6-year anniversary units, like Mastered UI Goku? Do you think they could do something like they did with Turles for Mastered UI?
So I'm thinking. Oh, Viper, you got it.
So the thing with this active skill, this isn't the first active skill with a 24 key multiplier.
Yeah.
Okay,
You got
this is not.
LR
You have
Broly.
LR Tech Broly. You have LR Tech Broly has key 24 and attack plus 48%. But this is the first active skill that that has a two-turn. You can use it twice. Okay. The problem with not the problem, but I can't see them implementing this a whole lot.
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying. I don't know how
they
often this will be.
No, because if they do it, this literally defines broken. I mean, yeah, we have a bunch of broken, busted units, okay, but now don't get me wrong, I love the active skill. I love the whole mechanic of it. You can use it 2 times, okay. But if you actually read his passive, and this, I'll get to the point where I'm making after I say this. Attacks effective against all types, high chance of launching additional super attack when key is 24. That last part is basically the active skill put together with the 24 key super. That minus the when key is 24. That last part is basically this active skill. Yeah. It's almost the same as LR Tech Broly's. So they just said, you know what, we'll put this in the active skill or in the passive and just make his active skill key plus 24 for 1 turn. So it's that's the way you should look at it. But going with what you said, Gotcha, I don't think they'll implement this a whole lot because of the fact that you have to be below 60%. Sorry, who wants to be below 60% health? Super Battle Road. I mean, yes, this guy's made for it, but who wants to be below that? I sure as hell don't, because then I know I'm just going to get folded probably by because 2 slaps can get you below 60% health, and then
2 slaps can kill you.
Yeah, it can.
But that too. But if you're using a good item or just an item in general, 2 slaps can still do 30k on a specific unit. Right
the
there,
the way I'm seeing, like the way I'm seeing this, right? Because again, I think you guys bring up a really good point, and I think that's fair. The way I'm seeing it, also though, is that like imagine they come up with a unit who hits really hard, right? And let's say attack plus like 220% from their passive or 250% even, but their defense, let's say, isn't necessarily. And this is where you introduce units who you have to think about how you're going to use this unit, right? So, example, let's say they bring out a Gohan unit, okay, 250% attack from his passive, but his defense is like 100% or 50% or whatever. Now, let's say that his active skill is defense plus 50%, so he slaps that on top. But when you activate that, you lose a little bit of your attack. So now you can and let's say that's available 3 times, so you can add 150% defense onto Gohan 3 times from his passive skill, but you lose attack every single time you do so. So now you're thinking like, okay, do I pop this active skill now? Do I give him a little bit of defense, or do I want him to hit a little bit harder here? Like, when do I have to? You see what I'm saying? Like, I think they can implement these active skills to make you really think about how you want to use a unit. Because my favorite thing in Dokkan, dude, is when I'm struggling in an event and I'm like, okay, this is his passive, but he can crit here. But if I do, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I like to figure shit out like that. So if they were to give these, if they were to make these units have multiple active skills where, you get something, but they take away something in return, that just makes the game so interesting to me. Now I'm like, okay, should I pop it now, or should I wait? Am I going to survive one more? You see what I'm saying? Like, I love to think like that. I'm not like, I love Dokkan, but sometimes, like, every single time a Dokkan event comes out in the game, I always run the Dokkan event with Kamehameha, because I want to face a challenge, right? And Kamehameha usually just blows past in like one turn. Literally, and I want to have that challenge, right? So that's the direction I see them kind of doing this with. You see my point?
They kind of already done that with the Vegeta Nappa card, where his active skill is negates 50% attack, and you have guaranteed dodge for that one turn. But that card is really wonky because he gains attack if he dodges. So it kind of is like, it makes no sense, because it's like, okay, he's gaining a bonus attack, but then he's also getting rid of 50% attack for dodging. So it's just like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what the active skill would be there.
It's not cohesive at all. Another thing that is kind of like more the geeky side to consider is like thematically, who would benefit, or who would it make sense for someone to have a multiple active skill, multiple use active skill? Because if you look at Turles, of course he can keep eating fruits of the tree of might, because there's a bunch of them up there. So it's if you're popping it twice, that makes sense. He could just walk over to this branch and grab a fruit and eat it, and then walk over to this branch and grab a fruit and eat it. So technically you could do it could be 100 use, active skill. But like, if someone's turning Super Saiyan 3, they're really only going to turn Super Saiyan 3 once. If someone's going Great Ape, then they're probably only turned Great Ape once in that fight. Yeah. So then you have to consider it that way. If Dokkan decides to make that a big deal, right? If they decide to make Dragon Ball a factor.
In Dragon Ball, we have instances where people power up multiple times.
True.
Right,
and
so that would be where you power up, you gain a little bit of strength, but they chip away a little bit of your defense, or they chip away some part of your passive. To now you're stronger, but you're not doing the same things you were just doing. So you can power up as many times as you want. Let's say 3-4 times, but now you're not going to be. Let's say your support type ability is going to be eaten away at, or maybe your defensive ability is.
Or sacrifice health.
Sacrifice. So Kaioken, right? Let's say Goku, because Goku has gone Kaioken, then he goes back, and then he goes Kaioken again, right? So we can. I think I think this is a really interesting thing that they can start implementing with units who power up all the time. Like you said, Turles is like a phenomenal. I can't say the word.
Come on, you got it.
Phenomenal. All right, there you go. So insert, gotcha. I need you to insert the clip of Courage the dog. That's his name. The one,
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah. There you go. But you get my point, right? So I think they can do something like for the Kaioken Goku that should be coming out for Saiyan Saga, right? Where he fights where he fights Vegeta. Yeah. Where because that we're gonna get a card like that eventually, right? So we can have active skill Kaioken, right? He gets a lot stronger. Active skill Kaioken again. But now you're straining your body a little bit more, so maybe you're sacrificing health every single time, right? So you need to really decide: do I get stronger here but sacrifice my health? Am I going to die if I do that? You see what I'm saying? So I think that can definitely work.
I can dig it.
Yeah, no, it definitely sounds cool. It definitely sounds cool. But just like Periodic said, I just don't know how that would work because we already had like a transformation mechanic in the game. They already have transformations. Like, what would this like? How would this be different? Because to like how I'm viewing it, this would be perfect for like LR and Cell, right? Remember, like when he transforms, and then the turn after he could launch the additional like that rant like the super attack that he could launch.
Yeah,
he could act the skill. Or LR Tech Broly, this would be perfect for him. Imagine doing 2 of those full 24 keys with that multiplier. Or like the Blue Boys. To me, that's what I'm viewing this as, like a huge buff for units like that. Like imagine the Super Saiyan 4s being able to launch that active skill twice, right? That's kind of like as far as I'm seeing this go.
Or how about a support type ability? Like every 5-6 turns,
like LRB Pan.
No, maybe that's too much. No, exactly. Like attack was 33%, but she can activate that multiple times. Key 2, attack and defense plus 20%, multiple like every 3-4 rotations, right? So you can just pop it, make your units a lot stronger. It can be something like that, and I would love that, right?
That's how I'm viewing it. I'm not viewing it as like I don't think this is going to be like more like I don't think this is going to be transformations. I don't think like Periodic said like. Super Saiyan 3 Goku only went Super Saiyan 3 once. I don't think they'll do that twice, but they could do an active skill for Super Saiyan 3 Goku where they give him an active skill with the Kamehameha or the Dragon Fist from the movie, depending what it is, or the Spirit Bomb, whatever it is. Like to me, that feels like the best course is to like
and also
give these units.
Sorry,
no, go ahead, man.
No, it's just the thing about Periodic. What he said about turning Super Saiyan 3. The really cool thing about active skills, right? Is that you can also choose when you want to use it, right? So the unit, the AGL transforming Goku, right? Imagine every single transformation was an active skill instead, but every single form, like Super Saiyan had an advantage over Super Saiyan 2, but Super Saiyan 2 was overall like stronger, right? Super Saiyan 2 had an advantage over Super Saiyan 3, but you're still getting stronger. You see the point? So you can continue popping that active skill, but let's say Super Saiyan 2 benefits you most for that specific Super Battle Road stage, then you're going to stay in Super Saiyan 2. You can pop it immediately. But let's say Super Saiyan God is going to benefit you more in Infinite Dragon Ball history, then you're going to want to continue popping that active skill until you hit Super Saiyan God and you chill there. You don't have to. The active skill is available for you.
I would like them just so, because this game is already getting, there's so many factors to this game. Like there's so many things you need to know to really keep on top of it. It's an easy game to get into. It's a very difficult game to master. And so I would want, if they decide to do something of that nature, just cap it at like three different instances that you can do it. Because if you start getting into the 5 and 6 territory, then it's like
complicated for like
you're right. 100%.
Majority of the player base is going to be like, bro, I'm just going to use the 5-year anniversary units and like, I'm good.
No, you're right. I'll give you that for sure. You're 100% right. So I wouldn't. Would you mind
passives, bro? Some of these passives with the active skills and the super attacks and all that stuff. Like, we understand it and we get excited for it. We're like, oh, that's so
it's gotten
sick.
too much.
And then I have some people that ask me, and it's just like, who do I run? What team do I run this guy on?
Yeah,
and
like us, it's like that.
Well, that's an obvious thing. It's his categories. You can look at him, but it's like they don't understand the basics of link skills or min maxing, because that's where we're at in this game. We're min maxing every character for every rotation, not even every fight, every rotation. So it's like we're in like the top percentage of thinking about the game. We actually think about the game when we're not even playing it. So they can choose to do it that way. They can choose to continue to satisfy that player base. But I think if they want to continue getting a lot of people into the game, then they're also gonna have to start coming up with some simpler units.
And one last example.
Keep both camps happy.
One last example of the multiple active skill thing is like, let's say you had a base form Goku, right? And now you active skill to Super Saiyan. So Goku went Super Saiyan, like that was the Planet Namek Saga, right? So let's say you turn Super Saiyan and now you have some sort of buff against Super Saiyan, or all Wicked Bloodline enemies, right? So if you're facing Wicked Bloodline, you're only going to want to go Super Saiyan because let's say you guard against Wicked Bloodline or attacking defense plus 30% when facing that, right? But let's say you're facing up against a Cell Saga enemy or Android type of enemy. Now you want to go Super Saiyan 2, right? Because that's Gohan. That's more for Gohan, but still, you get my point. And then let's say you're facing a Majin Buu Saga enemy. You're like, no, dude, I need to get Super Saiyan 3, so now I can guard against Majin Buu Saga units. I can, attack and defense plus 30% for all Majin Buu Saga allies, or just stuff like that. You see my point? I feel like that type of, because it's not super,
The problem with that though is, those ideas are amazing. The problem with that though is if you're going up against a Majin Buu enemy, and you want to go Super Saiyan 3, of course, right? You want to do that. The problem with that is they're not going to give you that ability to go active skill one after another, after turn, after turn, after turn. They're going to make you work for it. And
I don't think they
sit there.
I don't think they would. I don't think they would. I'm sorry. I think they would.
I think they would.
Because each active skill is going to implement something different. Like it's going to, like I said, let's say they were to do it to where they add and take away. Because I think what you're saying is completely true. If every single active skill gave you like attack and defense plus 50%, just made you like an incredible that makes a lot of sense, right? But if every active skill took away something, like again, because it's to benefit your unit, but you also need to think about how you use that active skill, right? So let's say in Super Saiyan 2, Goku stacks attack and defense, right? But now in Super Saiyan 3, maybe he massively raises attack for one turn. Super Saiyan 1, maybe he massively raises defense. You see what I'm saying? Just things like that. That way, Dokkan's like, here, you activate this whenever the heck you want, but just know that when you activate it, you're losing things here and there. You see what I'm saying?
Honestly, I would be more fine with them giving us a choice of that active skill, giving us more control of it without going too far, maybe giving us one or two choices, then transformations. Because like one, when you look at like, for example, the exchange Boo that's going to come out very, very soon, or like the transformation Boo or the Boo tanks, it's like, okay, after 3 turns, he's automatically going to transform into the Majin Buu, right? And then after 4 turns, you can exchange if you want. The exchange part to me is the only interesting part of that character, because you have to wait 7 turns to be able to exchange. That to me is not fun gameplay.
Yeah,
it's just like that transformation in the middle of it is useless. It's like you're changing his stats and you're changing some of his links, but you're doing it just because you wanted to add a transformation into this character. He didn't need it at all. Super Boo is the prize, getting to Super Boo at the end. And it's the same thing with the transformation Boo. It was like that was a good idea wrapped up in a dumb execution. So he's got a ton of interesting things that he can do in his Buikalo and his Bootank's form. Yet 90% of the time you use that card, he will end up as Buhan. Because it's only a few turns, like it's like what, 3 turns or something like that, and then he's going to transform. And if you're above 80% health, guess what? You're Buhan. And Buhan is the most boring one out of all of them. 120% attack and defense, 10% HP recovery. That's all. The other ones have support built in for all allies. The other ones have stun, seals, all this other fun stuff.
That's why I think active skills are going to be really important.
Yeah, so giving us an active skill, and I think we talked about this a little bit, Mrbaby, when we were talking about like Trio de Dangers cards, where if you can active skill into different forms, and it gives you the choice right off the bat. Like not just, okay, you can swipe this up twice, right? You can swipe up active skill twice. You can do it this turn, and then when it comes back around, you can do it again. All right, fun. Whatever. Okay, that's fine, but I like the idea of them giving you the ability to do it more than once, because then they could potentially do, like, let's just say if we reworked that Boo card, right? And let's just say he starts off as Boo Tanks, and later on, 3 turns or whatever it is, you can active skill into Buhan, or you can active skill into Super Boo, whatever it is. But if you slide up, you can do it 2 different ways. Either he's hurt, he's below 60% HP, and now you can active skill into that form, or you can do it so when you slide up, there's 2 options.
Yeah.
And so you can choose who you go into. The middle one is a separate character. The top one is whatever other form, and just do it that way. I think that would give more control for people without it being too crazy.
I like that a lot, actually. Yeah. So instead of multiple active skills, just one active skill that has a few selections. Yeah. So you can go from base form to God Goku. And let's say that was a choice. Base form to God Goku instead of having to go Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan. You see what I'm saying? I like that a lot.
Yeah, I think that would be the best way they could actually implement
I agree.
transformations with that double active skill. That would be super clean, super easy. I mean, for newer players, you'll just have to kind of read like the passive skill and stuff like that. But I think that would like 100% be how they should do it. That would make everything easier, and it gives you more. Because I think Mrbaby, like the biggest thing that you address with those topics is mainly that giving more power to the player, like you choosing what you want to do instead of having.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
and
that's why I hate that transforming Boo card. I hate it, dude. Because there's times bro, where I'm about to get Buhan, and then I get smacked for 800 million damage, and it's like, oh crap, now I'm stuck with freaking Boo Piccolo. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I have a deep hatred for that card.
I do. I hate it. So like, that's why I think
I don't feel that strongly, but it makes me laugh.
Dude, he pisses me off, dude. Like I did a rainbow. I literally ground up his links. Thought he was gonna be amazing, and he's at 55%. Again, rainbow. He's gonna be obviously a lot better. 55%. He couldn't crack the 2 mil attack until like the last turn, and it was freaking Buhan.
Yeah,
like, it was literally 2.0 like 5. So it's like I'm not crazy on that unit, and I grinded him up.
Pretty good, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Rainbow, he's obviously a lot better, but at 55%,
it's not like amazing, but like
I was gonna say I have him rainbowed almost link level 10. They're like 8s and 7s, and he's all right.
Yeah,
he's okay. But next to LR Bootanks, he's much better than like again with anybody else. It's like literally when Bootanks goes into Buhan, he's like, oh, okay, this guy's pretty good. Besides that, you're just like,
I hate him. I hate him.
When you rock them together, dude, that Boo gets like, close to, he could get close to like a 200k defensive stat. He's hitting 3 million attack stats, depending who's on the rotation with him. Like, he's pretty decent, honestly.
Bro, at Buhan, he was linked up with the intelligence Buhan. And this man's defense was looking like barely 100k, bro.
That's crazy.
So like I'm looking at this man like, dude, I just wasted like all my time. I could have gone up another Boo unit, bro. So like, I mean,
into a Boo roast session, bro. What the hell,
dude? Now you're hitting on my boy Boo, man.
Listen, bro. It's just not Boo. It's just that Super Boo. I just don't like him.
All the Boo stands are gonna dislike the video, bro. What you doing?
Yeah, that's it, dude.
Listen, wait.
All the 4 Boo stands out there.
Let me just clear my name. I like all the Boo units except for that one. All right, just have a
you like AGL EZA Kid Boo?
Yes.
That card is garbage.
Yeah, that card is garbage.
So wait, so you're saying that
EZA in the game.
Okay, so you're So you're saying that just because he's bad, I can't like him?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What? So you're telling me
he's just straight garbage.
Okay, so you're telling me that I rainbow. I don't want to spoil that because it's a video coming later. But if I like a unit who's bad, I'm not allowed to like a unit who's bad. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he's got to be good in some way, and
he has to be good in some way.
Anyway.
So is that your rule? Is that the law?
His pose isn't even good, bro. His art isn't even good.
You said his toes aren't good?
No, his pose. What's wrong with you?
I heard toes.
Where is he? Yeah,
bro, it's 12:37
a.m.
How the hell? Hold on. How the hell did we go from LR to
Yo, Viper, you knew this coming.
Don't even ask any questions, bro. I was expecting this. I was ready for
this.
Honestly, I'm surprised it took us this long.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty late, but that's my excuse. All right, that's my excuse. But yeah, I mean,
this man starts talking about toes when you go past midnight.
No, bro, you said toes. You said toes, not me.
Fair.
Yeah, what does Boo's toes even look like? That's
that's something we gotta know, dude.
Yo, ask Mrbaby. He knows all about it.
You can keep me the hell out of that one. You can keep me the hell out of that one.
I think
that's his favorite card in the game.
No, it's not, dude. It's not my favorite. When did I say that, bro? You know what? I'm about to. If you hear it, that's because I left it this call.
Man. What does toes look like?
I don't know.
Legit question, bro.
I don't know.
If I don't see that within the next week on your channel, I'm gonna be heated.
What?
On your yeah.
Wait,
a Boo toe showcase.
Yeah,
video.
Kid Boo toe showcase. It's gonna be a toe case.
Yeah. So you're saying it's just a nice OST in the background of just Boo's toes being zoomed in on the whole time?
It's a toe case showcase.
Yep.
A toe case showcase. So you said that, okay? Listen, if you're still watching,
giving you the title. All right, that's
toe
a free
case. Toe case showcase.
Showcase.
Yep.
Okay, Viper, how do you feel about that?
It better be rainbowed.
And
level 10 links. 100%.
Dude, okay, Viper. No. Wait, periodic. What would you do if you literally woke up and you saw Mrbaby Tokay showcase?
I would upvote it. I would share it on every social media platform. Bro,
Nah, I don't think I'm about to do that. Honestly, that's what I am.
Yeah,
Tokay
I
is
gotta
so
Point-
find
you
these
disappointed
things.
the 4 Boo stands watching this video right now.
There is nothing on Google with Boo's feet in it.
All right, how about this? If 5 people in the comment section of this video in the comment section, like you can't, they'll probably skip to it. But if 5 people comment Tokay showcase Mrbaby, I'll do it.
Oh, I love that.
Okay.
Tokay show, but you cannot directly message people. Say,
I won't.
go there,
Yeah,
Viper.
I
Don't
won't.
say. You can't say no.
It has
Go.
to be natural. It has to be
It has
natural.
to be
Yes, it has to be natural.
Flow.
So I know for a
I'm-
fact. If the first 5 minutes of this video, you see 10 Tokay showcases, I know it's BS.
Yeah.
Unless they skip to the end.
Yeah.
But
Some people do that. Some people do it.
all right, Tokay showcase.
All
Here
right,
we go.
so we went from Turles to the double active skill conversation to toes. I think the last little topic that we could probably we might as well just almost hit the hour, right? We're almost there. We kind of
Jesus.
talked about it a bit. So how's everybody feeling about the celebration?
Dude, the way you asked that question is it completely shows your.
I'm gonna peace out, guys, for this one. I'm out. Sorry, I can't talk about the celebration. I don't know. I'm out. Bye.
You're not a big fan of it?
No. Okay. Hold up. The celebration itself as a whole is actually not that bad if you actually dig deep and look into it. Okay, it's really not. Okay, I'm actually grinding links as we're talking about all this.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
So I'm on my game. So yeah, you got the Halloween Dokkan Festival banner. Okay, this banner is just as good as the Frieza banner. I'm gonna say it because it's got damn near all the same units.
Okay.
You get the Halloween pack, which again it sucks. It's probably gonna be like $35, whatever, but it's probably gonna be that 20 unit multi. You got the new Grandpa Gohan and Pan GT, which is amazing. I absolutely love the fact that they brought this out. 2 EZA areas, okay. 1 EZA finally Elite 120
Super
league,
17,
which is the best one yet.
Yes.
Which is Super 17, okay. And then you got the World Tournament, which we're finally getting Demon King Piccolo, which is yes.
Yep.
You got all these returning story events, which if newer players are hopping in, get them done. There's a lot of good free to play units in these story events,
And a lot of free to play grinds you can do for summonable units.
Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Okay. This is not a bad celebration if you look at it.
It just could have been.
I mean, yeah.
So
I mean, for me
personally.
personally, it's not that great. Besides a couple of the EZAs, because obviously I have everything done.
Yeah.
Because I for content wise.
Yeah.
Obviously, but if you look at it for a new player or for a player that's been playing for say like 6 months and didn't get some of these done, or he missed it, or he or she had so much work, or if they were in the military and now they're off. They're off for a couple months.
That's fair.
They can do this. This is a great campaign because it's bringing not only the new EZA areas, the new free-to-play units that are getting EZAs, and the newest one, Grandpa Gohan and Pan. It's bringing back all those story events that are here right now. It will be here, I think, tonight or on the 28th. Sorry, on the 28th, which is part 2. It's bringing back new EZAs like this. Like, okay, the cell games. That exchange Goku into Gohan. His EZA area is back.
Yeah, he's really good too.
Same with the Vegeta and Trunks. That Gohan and Goku, Goku and Gohan stack defense, and their support
Very
for
solid.
Goku's family.
That's why I think this celebration is not catered to newer players, but it's really good. This is the like Gotcha said earlier in the video. It's just, or I think this is early in the video or before we started recording, but this is a great celebration for new players. A great celebration for new players. I think this is the time.
Yeah, he said that before the video because he said it about the Dokkan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a great thing. You dump a bunch of stones into that banner, pull a bunch of really good Dokkan Fest, a bunch of free to play units to grind up. I mean, I think this is like a top tier time to do it. So yeah,
exactly.
I also want to point out real fast that the 17, besides his links, I think his passive skill is like one of the best in the entire game.
Oh my god, it's amazing.
His passive skill is so
beautiful.
broken.
Wait, who?
Problem, the Android 17, the one that's getting the EZA.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have him rainbow, dude. I'm so ready.
Yeah, same here, bro. The annoying thing about him though is like the most links he shares, I believe, is with Intelligence Hellfighter 17.
Which I have rainbow as well, so
Yep,
I'm ready
that's
for
what-
that
What
too.
is wrong with you? What? Why?
sure.
Why?
What do you mean why, dude?
Hellfire
When you're sitting,
17?
yeah. Okay, listen, bro. I am that person. I will never like deeply complain about a unit that I pull that I don't have rainbow. So if I don't care if I pull ST or Majub, if I don't have him rainbow, that's a W because now my box is better, and I will definitely rainbow him, especially once he gets an easy A.
I
So
thought you
Hellfire
said you had him
17
link level 10. I thought that's what I heard.
Oh no.
Hellfire 10.
I
Okay,
have.
okay.
I'm
I
saying
have him
rainbow.
rainbow too. I have him rainbow too. Okay.
Oh, okay. Then we're good.
Dude, I thought you had him link level 10. I was like, yo, why did you prioritize him?
No. I have a whole different androids team I'm working on. So no.
Okay. But the thing I was going to say about Hellfire 17 is like he is ripe for an EZA. And
Yep,
so
I
if
agree.
he's able to get an EZA, then he's going to look just gorgeous next to that 17. Because the Super 17 right now, like literally it's just Hellfire 17 that he shares 6 links with. And then it's SSRs that he shares 5 links with. And then it's a bunch of units that are 4. That are pretty good units like Android 13 and Zamasu and
Janemba's pretty good there too.
what's it called? Yeah, Intelligence Janemba.
Android 13 is gonna help out.
But yeah, so like if he had more linking partners, bro, like he's so crazy. He's so
How good
crazy.
he could be, yeah.
It's ridiculous. So I've been waiting for that, and I'm so happy that they skipped Broly. Because sorry for the Super Saiyan 3 Broly fans, but he's not like he's okay. He's much better now with his.
He's a lot better.
Because he was straight basura before, but now he's like usable. You can bring him along on different events and stuff like that. But the 17 blows him out of the water. It's not even fun.
No, it's not
I
even
agree.
a question. What I was
Top
gonna
tier
say about
for sure.
17, you could actually rock them with Android 13, the Dokkan Fest one. They share about 4 links.
Yeah, they do share 4 links, and again, that Android 13 is also like really like he's not the craziest unit, but he's very solid.
Yeah, I like
But
him a lot.
yeah, but like when it comes to like this team synergy, I would keep that Hellfighter 17. And like Periodic said, if he gets an easy A, right? Hellfighter, I'm gonna look him up real quick. But Hellfighter 17, if he gets an easy A, dude, like he's going. I think he can be really good. And if dude, like if they let's say he stacks or something,
90% attack when facing only one enemy. It's pretty trash.
So yeah, okay. So attack and defense 120% when facing, or 150% when facing one enemy. Attack and defense plus 90%, and maybe guards when facing multiple enemies or something, right? Like they can make it, and then has a high chance to stun from his super attack. Maybe you raise attack and defense greatly for 1 turn, 2 turns, or 30% for 6 turns. Like they can make him really good, right?
Yeah, for
and
sure.
then the moment you slap him against Super 17 with his easy A, bro, I'm telling you, it's one of the top rotations in the game for sure.
Yeah, but I know what you mean by the synergy, but if you actually look at it, Android 13 would be the best bet to link up with because he's an Android's category ally. He's a support unit for the
Yeah,
Androids.
no. I'm saying in terms of the key synergy, like link synergy. Link synergy. I'm not talking about this. Like, as a skill, you're right, 100%. I mean, yeah,
you're absolutely correct about link synergy. I mean, I get. I'm looking at it right now. I mean, they share it's 6 links. God damn. Android Assault, defense plus 10, Fear and Faith, Fierce Battle, GT, Nightmare, and Shocking Speed. Yeah, they share.
a lot of them are key links though. I think this guy has 4 key links, which it's like you don't need 4 key links, bro.
No, you don't.
But yeah, and then the rest of them are attack and defense.
I rip on his links, and it's like he doesn't need it with his passive. He gives himself everything. Who cares?
That's
you
why
just have him next to Cyberman, and he's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
facts on
yeah.
that one. No, he's insane, and I cannot wait.
Wait, so when does he come out? Because I'm gonna start prioritizing his links right now. I think I can get him finished. He's at all link level 1. I think I get him finished before his EZA comes out.
That's what I'm trying to do right now. But yeah, I think he's on the 28th when I checked. So next week.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop grinding Goku fan. I'm hopping straight to this Android team, bro. Whew.
I've already started. I got him
Yeah,
at
I've
link
been
6.
grinding him and the new free-to-play EZAs that are coming out tonight.
One thing, one character, and this will probably be like one of the last pieces of advice I'll give for some of these characters, or little trivia, is people need to start link level updating Intelligence Kid Buu and forget about Physical Kid Buu.
Yep.
Because that Intelligence Kid Buu EZA is insane, and he's better in almost every single way to Physical Kid Buu. He is not a liability anymore like Physical Kid Buu is, because Physical Kid Buu just gets slapped on difficult events. So this Intelligence Kid Buu, bro, holds his own, support, fantastic. I can't wait for him to come out too.
That's if you've been slacking, because again, I already have him like done. So
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, I have him done too, cuz. So what up?
Yeah, mine is done as well.
I gotta say now, bro.
I have 2
I've started-
videos with him.
He was one of the first ones that I did.
Yeah, I got so hyped to do his, dude. I love Kid Buu.
But now I'm pissed with the physical Kid Buu because he was one of the first ones. I was like, oh, he's got big bad bosses. He's got all this stuff, right? And then the intelligent Kid Buu is like better, and I'm like, oh man. Just wasted all that
What do
time
you
on
do
this.
now? You have to retire the physical one, dude.
Yep, that's all good.
Back in the bus where he belongs now.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, you guys are probably gonna hate this, but I don't have intelligence Kai, so he's sitting at SA1 right now. I think he has like 2 dupes in him, but I'm not prioritizing him since he has like okay, for the tech, the Buu EZA, the tech buff Buu, I wanted to get a showcase out, but I had no Kais or anything like that, so there's no reason for me. And I already have him at link level 10, right?
Wow.
So I could have done the showcase right for him, but I don't have like I had tech orbs, but I don't want to give it to him. And then I had him SA1, so I couldn't do a showcase. So I was like, it doesn't matter. I'm not even going to focus. So I did literally this easy like 2 days ago because I was super late on it. But if I had it, I would have done it. So
he's disturbingly nasty.
he is 100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, but again, I can't
Gotta get on that, man.
do that stuff. Yeah, bro, Kai's is okay. Why are we talking about Kai's, bro? You gotcha. I know you got to end this video. I'm sorry, dude.
Well, we just
I don't know what we're talking
hit
about.
that 1 hour mark, so I.
Yeah.
He was looking for it, baby. He was
You're
looking
good.
for that 60-minute stretch.
Yep. You always
I almost forgot we were talking, dude.
Yeah.
I mean,
me too
we're
for a
recording.
second there. I was like, oh, dude, what's going on now?
I apologize, bro. I apologize.
No,
We get
it's
off talking
okay.
way too much.
Bro, I love the hangouts. It's always a good time, but we did hit that hour. So, round table up. Let's start with Mr. Baby. What's your closing statements, man, on the double active skill and just everything in general that we've talked about today, including Boo's feet?
Okay. Wait, I'll leave that for last. You know what I'm saying? No. So yeah, if you guys comment, I'll just say it right now. If you guys comment, Tokay Showcase, was it periodic, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Tokay Showcase, Mr. Baby. It has to be
Don't forget
Tokay
you didn't forget.
Showcase, Mr. Baby. Shut up, dude. Tokay Showcase, Mr. Baby in the comment. If I see it 5 times, all right, then I'll do it. That's the only thing I'm gonna say about that. But no, I really appreciate you having me on. We gotta do more videos like this. I enjoy talking to you, Viper, Periodic. So just set me up, whenever, and I'm always down to do something like this again. I appreciate it, man.
For sure, man. For sure. Mr. Viper, first time on the channel. How was your first time being here with us? I think you've worked with these guys before, right? Is he here?
It's a collab I've ever done in my life. But no. I worked with Periodic one time. We did a collab on some ticket summons. Mr. Baby, this is our first time, and obviously Gotcha, this is my first time with you guys, so I appreciate it. You guys broke the cherry with me. No, I was kidding.
Okay, see, this is okay. All right. See, you thought Tokay Showcase was bad. Okay, all right.
No, seriously, thanks for having me on here. It's been a blast. I had a lot of fun, but on the double active skill, I think this is unique. This is probably one of the greater things to come out of Dokkan, introducing something new. Because again, I like being surprised. As I was doing another video a while ago, I like being surprised. Yeah. I love something new, and that's kind of why I want the games to be aligned up. But that's a whole different story. But thank you again for having me on this channel for the first time. I really appreciate it. And it was a lot of fun. And again, the weirdest collab I've ever done.
Well, there's plenty more of these. Don't worry. And what's going on with the periodic? How do you feel about the active skill? And thank you for coming on last minute. I know you just got off work, so thanks for coming on, dude.
Nah, it's all good, man. I just want to really emphasize that 5 of you better.
Oh my god! I knew it, dude.
Or I'm gonna be pissed. All right, we need to see this video. We need to see it.
You're lucky. I have AGL Boo. You got it.
I was really hoping Periodic wouldn't say anything, because if you heard Mr. Baby, he literally said, "I want to see it 5" at the end. He said 5 times, not 5 people at the very end. He said 5 times.
Wait. You're right. No, I did say that. But why are you focusing on the second time? Because the first time I actually mentioned it, I said 5 people. So I only focus on that one. Viper, Viper, leave the call. All right, we're done. We're done here.
All right, guys. It's a very ending. There's a big fight breaking out, so we are going to have to sign off here. Thank you guys for the support. We'll see you next time. Take care.
Hey guys.